Joining me now is Bill McCoid, the star and director of a Salford-based film called Carpark, and one of the actors, Alan Keegan. Before we meet them both, let's have a quick look at it.
I want cars parking, and I want cars parking now.
Point that thing away.
I'm a Carpark manager, multi-story.
There's got to be more to life than this.
There is something. You got to take a look at this.
Gents, thank you very much for joining me. Am I right in saying that's set in a car park?
Indeed, you guessed it, yeah.
Well, what is the film about then?
The film is about, it starts off as a docu-soap about these three guys in a car park, a kind of like a Michael Moore film, an expose on a car park, and you see the daily lives, and it's quite jolly, and when we played it last night at the premiere, it gets quite a few laughs in the opening section. But then, I say no more about it, but it takes a sinister twist and it kind of gets a bit eerie towards the end. That's what happens.
Now, you were telling me this has been 6 years in the making, so this is a labour of love, surely?
Indeed, yeah. If we didn't love it, we could never have made it. True, yeah.
So 6 years. Dare I say on purse strings? How much does a feature film cost nowadays?
Let me put it this way. I hope my wife's not watching. It was probably the price of a good second-hand car in terms of what it cost us. But because a lot of talented people such as Alan here and our other actors and crew they worked on it for nothing, you know, or for very little money. Probably the value of it, if everything was paid for, it would probably have been £250,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alan, one of the actors in it. Spanning over such a long time, how difficult is it to dip in and dip out of a project like this?
I think it was difficult, but the fact that we were all doing it on a voluntary basis and we wanted to support Bill, and we were always very eager to know how it was developing, both from, you know, pre-production, post-production, did anything need redoing, reshooting. So, you know, it was a great experience, and as he says, you know, we were there for the whole duration. I have to admit, we probably didn't think it'd be 6 stroke however many years, you know,
yeah.
But it's been a great adventure.
And I have to say this, because Joe the sports guy just caught me before, you're no stranger to being on the big stage, are you? Because what do you do at the weekend?
Yeah, well, I've got a great job as well at the weekend. I'm the announcer, the stadium announcer at Old Trafford, the Theatre of Dreams, home of Manchester United.
Oh, you've got a stadium voice. So the film last night was shown at the Salford Film Festival.
Yes.
I mean, that's a great coup for you, isn't it? How did you... were you invited, or did you ring them up and say, you're showing my film?
We spoke to Steve Balshaw, a lovely guy who's the coordinator of the festival director. We submitted our film like anyone else, and fortunately Steve saw fit to show the film. But it was right that it should be there, because the car park is in Salford. It's actually stated it's all set in Salford, so that was the festival to play it in. It is a Mancunian film.
So if people missed it last night, when and where can they see it again?
Well, there's a cinema in Preston just half an hour away, the Mitchell and Kenyon Cinema. It's there for 8 days, starting next Monday, the 30th of November, and then there's a screening at Fact in Liverpool on the 18th of January, and there will be more screenings in the new year.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, guys. And just to say, it's not a short film, it's a feature-length film, isn't it?
It is a feature-length film, yes.
Yeah. Well done to you both. Well done.
Thank you.
Thanks very much for joining us.
Cheers.